Yo, this is Eternal Plays Pokemon Diamond. So now we're done here in Veilstone Town. It is time to head on to Route 210. So we have Veilstone Town to the south. First, let's get some berries. Esper berry, yes please. Next we have an Esper berry again. Let's take it as well. Always nice to have. We have a raspberry. Yeah, sure. Why not? And last now is Nanab. It's a pineapple berry actually. I forget a bit about the looks. So get that one. And what are you doing out there in the grass, Grandpa? My Pokemon tough enough from working on the range. I'm the right proud of them. Sure, I guess. So we face off against the Rancher. Rancher Marco with Apom as his first of 3 Pokemon. Oh, Apom is so cute. Apom, of course, a Generation 2 Pokemon, normal type. But we shouldn't have much problem against him. Let's give him a little wing attack. See if he likes that. Almost one shot. Furious Wipes, but it's a miss. That's too bad. Let's give another wing attack for his trouble. And down goes the Apom. Poor little monkey. Down Apom goes. XP for us all. Next up is another Generation 2 Pokemon, Girafarig. Now Girafarig is a dual type actually, normal and psychic. So he's unaffected by ghost types, and he doesn't take super effective from fighting types either. So here is Girafarig, normal and psychic. We can just go on with normal attack. Let's just go wing attack. We don't really have any good dark type moves or dark type Pokemon yet, so we have Stunky, but he doesn't really have any good moves yet, so let's just have Girafarig take care of being taken care of by Staravia. Wing attack times 2, and Girafarig goes down. You get XP at least you get from Girafarig, that's pretty nice. Next up is Psyduck. Psyduck. Water type, of course, the Pokemon that we had in our main team in the past. In Generation 2. Now he's going to be taken out by my Luxio. Of course, Psyduck is decently good in the first form, but the core of Psyduck is when he evolves to Golduck. That's when Golduck or Psyduck becomes really, really nice. Little Spark in the face of Psyduck. If he doesn't get a headache from this, then I don't know. I would do at least. It's a one-shot for sure, and poor Psyduck faints. XP is alright, I guess. And Stunky goes to level 18. And we beat Rancher Marco. Ha ha! Your Pokemon sure can be counted on! Thank you, Mr. Rancher. When I call with my Pokemon, I can feel not just their body's warmth, but their compassion. That's cool, I guess. So there's another guy here. This is a Jugger. Now, I'm recording this bit in the middle of the day, so he won't be fighting me, because it's not the morning. The other trainer here we can fight. Let's just skip that. Let's instead head down. You wanna have a duel battle? Let's go for a duel battle. I'll show you how tight I bond with my daughter. I can get away with slacking off if I have a Pokemon out. Yeah, I'm really trying really bad to make like a Southern American voice. Anyway, it's gonna be Bell and Pa, Ava, and Matt. You'll be the Rancher and a Cowgirl. With Stunky and Glameow. It's gonna be interesting. So Stunky and Glameow will be our opponents here. So how we should fight this out? Well, first of all, we have Intimidate, which will reduce attack for both of the opponent Pokemon. So I will put, of course, Monferno on Glameow, and I'll take Staravia on Stunky. I'll give Stunky a wing attack, and I'll give a Rock Smash in the face of Glamio. Let's see how it plays out. Wing attack on Stunky. Oh, damn, it's a crit! One shot! Goodbye, Stunky. XP is a bit fine. And now Glamio is next. Will this be enough? No, it's not. Super effective, but it's not strong enough. Pure swipes from Glamio on Monferno. It's once. And then twice. And 3 times. Man, the animation is so slow. 3 times. Let's just finish off Glamio by giving him another round of attacks. And there should be it. Poor Glamio faints, and we get some cool XP. Staravia, Monferno, and Stunky. And that's the dual battle. Power to child power, couldn't get the job done. Oh, jeez. Oh, too bad. But we are going to move on. Thinking about moving on. Perhaps we should go up here. On our bike. Skip these 2 twins here, not interested. Let's keep you as well. Go for our bike first. Let's get this item here. A great ball. Okay, I've had sad about passing train. Let's just take this on at least. Hey, check this out. Look at the luster of my Pokemon's fur. Cool story, bro. It's a Pokemon breeder, Khalil. He has a Pichu. Little Pichu, the pre-evolutional form of Pikachu introduced in generation number 2. This is a bit of a bad matchup technically for me because Wing Attack will do less damage than it should. Steel Wing I think also Steel does reduce damage. Let's check out. Steel Wing. Yeah. Steel also does reduce damage against Electric, but Staravia has so high attack power and Pichu is a bit lower, so even with non-stat bonus I can one-shot the Pichu. It shows the power of Staravia here. Next up is Pikachu, the evolved form of Pichu. So let's see, for fighting off against Pikachu, I'll not be losing Buizel at least, and not Staravia. Luxio is fine, but nah. I think I'll just stick with Monferno. It's just best to do it. He needs XP, and I think it's nice for him to get some levels as well. So Monferno in. Take on Pikachu. The mascot of Pokemon. Kinda feels weird though, that Pokemon is now over 20 years old. Pikachu, the front runner of Pokemon, at least in the TV series, not in the first games. First in Yellow where he was front-headed. We take down Pikachu in a very quick Flame Wheel. Next up is Happiny. With Happiny we're just gonna stick with Monferno because Happiny is the first stage evolution of Chansey and Blizzy. Looks pretty cute and has a very small egg in its pockets. But even its pockets has to be emptied. Rock Smash. The main problem with Happiny, even though it has a lot of health, it has very low defense. So a single Rock Smash is enough for Happiny to be fainted. And we get some XP. Pretty good XP at least from Happiny. And Stunk is level 19. And we beat Pokemon Breeder Khalil. Hey, do you take a good look? Well, I guess. Having 2 baby Pokemon doesn't really help much, though. I'm a rookie breeder, but I'll do my very best. Alright then, let me see what your very best is. Female Pokemon breeder Ember. And she has a Cleffa. The new pre-evolutional form of Clefairy introduced in generation number 2. Team from Staravia puts Cleffa in a bad situation, I would guess. Let's give it a little wing attack. Slap those wings on Cleffa's little body. That's a one-shot KO from Staravia. Some more XP, not the much, but it's fine. Next up is Clefairy. Let's change to Monferno. Simply because we want to have the fighting type advantage against normal type Pokemon like Clefairy. And yes, of course, because of the name, Clefairy does indeed become a fairy type in generation number 6. But we don't need to worry about that yet, we'll get to generation 6 later. Follow me. Concentrate the attention. Fine for me. I'll taunt you finally with a little rock smash. Super effective, and down goes little Clefairy. Clefairy is one of the most annoying Pokemon of them all, for sure. I mean, how annoying is it to face a Clefairy that just spams Metronome? Then he gets like Hyper Beam or Aeroblast and something like that. If I had the Clefairy with Metronome, it will just be doing one thing. Splash, splash, splash. Happiny takes a beating again. See how much XP you get from this happening. Last time we got over 400. Yeah, 490, damn, that's a lot. Monferno is level 24. And Stunky gets some XP. It's alright, I'm still a rookie. Well, at least you're a Pokemon breeder. I guess Brock will be in love with you. So, if you continue up here, here's a problem. What the hell, Psyducks? Psyducks are standing firm. They aren't inclined to move at all. Okay, so even though we don't really need to go up here, the route up here goes to a place called Celestic Town, which will be important for us later. We can't even get there because these Psyducks are blocking the road and they don't want to move. So we can't even go further up or north. That means we have to head east. But we won't be doing east yet, because we have to check out this place. Café Cabin, freshly squeezed milk. That sounds cool, let's go inside. Check it out. How are you doing? What you having? Of course all we have is MooMooMilk. MooMooMilk 500, you want a bottle? Yes we do. We get the MooMooMilk. So MooMooMilk is like a potion. Restores 100 health for cost of 500. That's pretty good, I think, because I think High Potion for 200 health recovery is costing 1,200, so it's a bit of a cheaper thing. Let's buy 2 more MooMooMilks. So we have 3, that should be fine. Let's see, that should be it. It's a bit that we can't like choose how many you want to buy, so then you have to buy like one and once every time. Now, this place is a nice cabin and all, with people and people having their enjoyment, but there's something else here. Howdy, traveler! Some of our customers are rowdy times and want to battle. But pay it no mind and stay a while. Youngster, you've seen the Psyduck huddled outside. Psyduck are Pokemon that suffer from chronic headaches. I'm afraid we have to wait for them to get better. Well, I guess that's a bad thing. Speaking of battles, hey waitress, you want a battle? Welcome. This place is my pride and joy. Oh, she actually wants to battle. I was just joking. Ooh, waitress is fighting too. She has a single Pokemon that's gonna be Clefairy. Okay, 22. It's getting a pretty decent level now. Graven with the Intimidate on Clefairy. Just hope this Clefairy doesn't have Metronome. Gets like Hyper Beam, Aeroblast, or anything super powerful. Let's give it a wing attack to Clefairy. It has pretty high health, so that's why I can make good Wake Up Slap. Doesn't really do much, but it will do extra damage if you are asleep. Of course, it will also cure the sleepiness on you, but it will do extra damage. Wing attack again. That should be it for Clefairy. Yes. Or Clefairy goes down. And Staravia is level 26. Next Stunky gets some XP. And that's the waitress. I'll take classes with an unusual big smile. Do you find that odd at all? No, it's good. Sometimes it's good to lose. In my opinion. I'm a collector, and I'm proud of what I know about Pokemon. Would you like me to test your knowledge? Okay, so a battle against a collector. His name is Edwin. And Edwin has 3 Pokemon, first of which Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo, of course, we know is not a grass type. He wants to be a grass type. He intimidates trees because he thinks he's a grass type Pokemon, but in reality, the only type that Sudowoodo is rock. So, give him a little Steel Wing, give him some water attacks, and give him some grass attacks, and Sudowoodo will clinch and fall down like this. Oh, a crit is super effective. That's heavy damage taken from Sudowoodo, and down it goes. XP for Staravia. Some for Stunky as well, level 20. And now we get Toxic. No, not Toxic like he's talking bad and trash talking people, but Toxic as in poison. Now Toxic is really, really strong. I'll take away the poison gas, because poison gas has no damage but has very low accuracy. Toxic has pretty high accuracy, and it does even more damage than a usual poison. So let's get Toxic. Next up is another Sudowoodo. Since Sudowoodo doesn't really like water, let's give him a little surprise with a water gun from Buiza. So here comes Sudowoodo number 2. Sudowoodo thinks he's so cool. I think he's cool too. Let's give him a little water gun for his trouble. Because you know what happened with Sudowoodo in Generation 2? You gave him some water and he was like freaking out. He does fine actually. He survives, and low kick does a lot of damage to me. Sudowoodo has actually decent defense. Like 2 water guns is not even enough. Is this the end of Bruiser? Ooh, I survive. Let's do another water gun. And 3 water guns had to do it with Sudowoodo, but at least they should give you some decent XP. 274, it's fine. Last up is another Sudowoodo. 3 Sudowoodos for this collector. You know what? Let's just go back to Monferno again. Let me show you the power of fighting types on this one. Staravia took it out in 1 hit. Buizel was having a bit of a problem. Let's see how Monferno does it when I give it a Rock Smash. Doesn't do too much damage for being super effective. Flail. Flail is really bad actually for me, because Flail didn't really do much damage now, but Flail does more damage the less health you have. So if you're gonna Rock Smash me now, I'm gonna be taking a lot of damage. The defense fell, which is a bit late for that, but... Oh, Mimic. Mimic means that you'll be learning the last used Pokemon move used by the opponent. So now, Sudowoodo knows Rock Smash, which of course is not effective against me, but that's fine. Another Rock Smash, and that is it for Sudowoodo. Some more XP for Monferno and for Stunky, and Collector Edwin is beaten. That's some knowledge you have there! Ah, thank you. One more trainer to fight. We're having a heated discussion over Pokemon the way collectors do. Okay, what's that? Collector Fernando with 3 Pokemon. First of all is Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime, which is a bit more tankier Psychic type Pokemon compared to like the Abra family. A bit less special attack, but it's decently defensive. For example, Mr. Mime is very known for having its Reflect and Light Screen attacks, which basically cuts physical and special damage by 1/3 for the whole team for about 5 turns, which is pretty good. But it won't even survive like this, so Mr. Mime goes down. Does this guy have 3 Mr. Mimes then, or what? Yeah, it does, seems like that. Mr. Mime, time number 2. Let's see if Luxio can do some damage to this guy. Usually I should go with Stunky in here, because if Mr. Mime has psychic attacks, Stunky won't even be affected. But I'll go with Luxio, because Luxio knows Bite. Intimidated by Luxio on Mr. Mime. Let's get a little Bite attack. Mimic doesn't work because I haven't done my attack yet, so it doesn't know what attack to mimic. Ooh, Bite almost exited out by a single hit. Pretty good for non-stab bonus. If it had a dark type, it would have been one hit KO there. Double slap hits for 2. Hits twice. 3 times. Crit as well on the 3rd time. It's 4 times. Yeah, 4 hits. Another bite by Luxio. And Mr. Mime goes down. Or Mr. Mime. More XP for Luxio. And for Stunky, next up is Mr. Mime number 3. So, that's what the collectors are about. They have more or less the same Pokemon. I'll just finish it off with Staravia just to make this quick. Here comes Mr. Mime against Staravia, a 3rd battle. Intimidate on Mr. Mime, which means his double slap will basically do pretty much nothing. Go with a wing attack on Mr. Mime. Not enough. And core. Right. So Encore basically forces you to use the same move that you used last for a little while, until the Encore fades. Staravia gets some XP. For Stunky as well, goes to level 21. That'll be Collector Fernando. Knowledge alone isn't everything, you know. Yeah, I guess. So that's gonna be it for this in this cafe. So it's gonna be it for this episode. We're running a bit late. In the next episode, we're gonna head east here to Route 215. That's right, 215 route is coming up next, because we can't go upwards, and to the east is Route 215. And you guess what? Once we're through with 215, we'll be in Veilstone City, and that means we're getting close to badge fight number 3. If you have any feedback on my Let's Play or want to discuss this game, leave a comment below this video. If you want to be notified about more parts and other stuff on my channel, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But I just want to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.